welcome to everyone joining the stream. I just got a new camera. Kind of points out a worrying case, but I'm just gonna set up the chat thing on my phone. Ego Death at JG. I took my second monitor off my desk because too many monitors for the desk. So now I have to use my phone to look at the chat, but that's okay because I don't need to use my phone as a camera anymore. For anyone wondering, the camera is a Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. Let me just check everything's working. I have no idea what to see. That's more like. Cool. Alright, see if things work. Good. So today I'm just gonna record acoustic guitar. I'm just gonna double check that my did. Very nice. Just gonna status. Set a custom state. Streaming live on Twitch. There we go. Alright. Started. So I've got one mic down, and then I've also got this one on a stand, and then my camera is on a stand as well. So the mics are kind of all over the place today. Hey Blooper, how are you? How's it going? I still can't get over. Let's I still have to find out the best way. I might just route all my audio through Ableton. Hey, what time zone are you in? Me in the UK, it's 5 PM. Or are you just a late riser? Let's get all tuned up. Let me know what the levels are like, by the way, if anything's too loud. If anything's too quiet. Oh, you're probably hearing me twice, right? Right now. Let me do that. I got you. That's the summer slide, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, I say summer, but close enough. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mute my mic in here. And then, okay. I'll route my stuff through here, but you're probably hearing me in the left. Hang on. Oh, there we go. ASMR stream time. Guitar ASMR. That is my genre of music. Do any of you watch, there's a YouTube channel called Knobs, which my friend showed me recently. And it's basically a guy who plays with guitar pedals, and at the beginning of the video, he always plays this chord. How is it? Ah, that's out of tune. But he always plays that chord through the pedal right at the beginning. It's a signature chord. Alright, let's see. Someone throw me a BPM, something reasonable. 80. There you go, already. That is a good BPM. Let's see, let's listen to that and see what it sounds like. Let's just record a little layer in. The mics I'm using are, I have two of them, Rode M5. It's like a little pencil small diaphragm condenser, and I've got two of them. They come in a matched pair, which is very useful. I've just sort of randomly got my mics placed. I didn't really think about it. Oh well. Actually, let me do that again because I forget that I'm wearing open back headphones. So yeah, this sound kind of spills a bit, so I need to turn it up the metronome. There we go. Let's do that again. That's a bit sharp. Hey Koi. Okay. Yeah, I am, the baby Taylor. Maybe I should try and change the camera angle a little bit, now that I have a little fancy tripod. Yeah, it's a bit better. Oops. I'm doing more guitar stuff. I wonder, let me see. Here's where I drop the camera. It's a bit better. Maybe we can, oh, there we go. We can have guitar cam. Alright, let's just make a load of channels. for the follow. I need to this activity feed thing is annoying. I am Chino, thank you for the follow. Okay, I got a little something we can do. It's really annoying on this Baby Taylor. Notes around here are really resonant. I don't know if you can hear as much. Like up here, it's really like, so those notes there. So I kind of have to kind of adjust what I'm playing. Cool. Maybe I will sing. Maybe. Oh man, that was out of tune. Try it again. Also just stick a utility on the master. Max, thank you for the follow. Thank you. We crossfade the ending of that recording with the beginning of the other one. Help there. No, it doesn't really. Just delete that. Lovely. Might have to retake one part of that actually. that first chord, but like this one. I reckon I can really make that one pop out a bit. Doesn't really work the second time. Could do something there. And here we could have yeah. Thank you, man. I guess it's just a thing, like, because this has basically been my workflow for the last couple of weeks of just recording a ton of acoustic guitar layers. Yeah, it's a really fun way of doing things, I think. Just adding things layer by layer, just another tiny little melody each time. And then if you add like, I don't know, 20 layers, and then worry about it later. Like, it can sound too cluttered, and you can fix it later. But it's great, like, once you're in the zone and you're in the headspace, just like get as many layers down as you can. Pitch that down an octave later. I'm going to record these next ones in mono. Oh, it's going to put my voice in mono as well. mono because I want it to be it's so weird that it pans my voice. I want these to be like far away, sort of flittery layers. I mean, I guess it's probably better to record in stereo and then make it mono later, but I know that I'm going to make it mono, so it doesn't really make a difference. There's a couple little, not right, wrong notes, but I don't know, but I'll fix that later. Let's keep going. Let's try and get, I'll do these two and then that's probably enough. I feel like something a bit more percussive now. Started way too early. I don't have an acoustic bass, but I'd love to get one. That would be a really cool instrument to have. I've played a bass ukulele before, which I think is kind of similar. In terms of the huge strings. Okay. Microphone should be back to normal now. Cool. Okay, now let's sort all of these out. See, because now you have a ton of sick guitar layers and you get to do cool mix stuff. So I guess this layer is like, let me just turn everything on. It sounds like a bit of a mess, but we're gonna clean it up and make it a lot nicer. Oh, let me get rid of that. Some other instruments in that really bring out that chord right there. I think that's the most powerful chord of the whole thing. Alright, so step one of what I would do here is basically I've got to figure out which ones are the most important, which layers. And then if you're extra ooh, is that a subscription? Wow, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Basically, we got to order them by importance. Oh, I feel like I should make some subscriber rewards now, but yeah, thank you. My DMs are always open if you ever want to send me some music you're working on. I'm happy to have a listen. Although I feel like that's not even a subscriber reward because you can just sort of do that in the Discord anyway. Which, by the way, you guys should all join. It's a good time. That one's not so important. That one is. That great harmony. Thank you so much. Okay, so these are the little. This is like an imagiro trade secret. This. The quarter note. Oh man, it's out of tune. But it's the quarter note, hard panned, little flitters. Indie strum. Pick. Okay. This. And this is. Oh no. This is the lead. This is the drone. Oh, that's the. This is. That's just another bass layer. Okay, let's start with the since this is the lead, I'm gonna bring out a lot of the high end. That it like cuts through a bit more to the other stuff. Oh, and the other thing, let me just check. Okay. Seems like we're all good in terms of phase, because I just randomly placed the microphone. I'm gonna turn the width down a little bit. Oh yeah, so I'll add the returns now as well. So I like to add a couple return tracks, the reverbs. One little tiny reverb here. One slightly bigger, but still pretty tiny. This one is going to be close. It's tiny reverb. Seems like the right channel has yeah, I like to have just a couple, so it kind of so it's almost like you've got a couple rooms, different rooms in your Ableton project, and you can just like decide what room each instrument is in. By like sending it to the corresponding reverb send. I want these to be pretty cohesive. I'm gonna loud. Put a bit of dynamic. Cool, we got those two now. And that's to be a bit further away. I think with the drone one, don't want it to have too much high end because otherwise it's just going to get annoying if it's just like playing the same note high end. Like you can kind of, you don't really need it to be that present in the mix because you know it's just constantly playing the same thing. You can kind of imagine it. Your brain like will fill it in. I'll keep it quite quiet, I think. Right there. Maybe bring up the bass a bit more. I mean, this isn't really bass, it's more low mids, but whatever. Probably stay where it is. Not really on grid. Normally I wouldn't really mind mind so much about it being so off-grid, but I'm planning on sending this to someone else. So in terms of convenience. Since it's not me that's going to be working on it, I feel like it's courtesy to make it a little bit more workable. Let me join all of this together. I guess I won't like hard snap it to the grid, but I'm going to send it to Houndtrack, who is a very nice lad indeed. Oops. This guy. He is a legend. And he had, he also had a release of Stereo Fox, which was really cool. You should definitely check that. But yeah, I'm making something to send to him basically. Alright. I think this is still a bit. That's a bit off. I need a bit of warping. Cool. Better. Now I've got to do this one as well. How is that still? How is there so much of a delay here? I don't understand. Oh, it's because there's two warp markers right next to each other. Yeah, there we go. You want this a little bit after. It's a really nice note. I want to like give it its own space to shine. But all good. I think the drone is important we get that in time though. Yeah, this bit is a little bit boring, but it is necessary, unfortunately. Cool. Maybe these are a tiny bit early. Get that along with it. Awesome. Is that really quiet as well? Yes. Actually, it's not too bad. just judging from the visuals. Okay. I actually pitch this down to it's a bit peaky. That's the thing. That's the problem I always find, because I always feel like I'm going overkill on the EQ. But then maybe I should just do this. Because it's hard to get a guitar sounding like warm, also not peaky, and like resonant. I'm gonna get rid of that layer. Right, these definitely need warping in time. That. This one. I'll be quick here so it's not too boring. Let's freshen these up a bit. I like this Waves plugin. Aphex Vintage Exciter. Good for bringing up highs, although you do have to be careful with it. It can get pretty noisy. It's not well. Yeah, oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's basically just, I mean, the main time I would find myself using it, that's just me messing around, to be honest, but is if you have like a resonant point and you want to put the resonant point down, but then you only want it to go down when it's actually resonating. Like you don't want to just cut that bit out. So instead of just doing a normal cut like that, you can keep it up here. Then if you hold Alt and then scroll, then it will make it like dynamic. So basically when you go down like this, what it means is when this bit gets loud, then it will drop it down. And if you put it up, it means when this bit gets loud, it'll put it up. See how that's it. Once it goes over the threshold, which you can change, then either it'll go up or it'll go down. So yeah. So the reason I did this here is because if I just brought the whole thing up like this, then the kind of noisy sections would, all the high noise would come out. But then if I just do it like this, then it only goes up when there's an actual note, so it kind of like gates the high end almost. Great, I'm glad I can help. But yeah, I use that so much. About this indie strum is because I did it twice, and I can do one half of it on the left and one half on the right, and you get this. Now we're talking indie. It's basically soccer mommy now. Like here, I want to cut that. Like here, that bit pretty peaky. You can see the difference. Kind of tames it out a bit. It all sounds a bit wet. Hey, thank you for the follow. You can't be me. Username. There's a bit too much low. Some That's kind of bringing out some resonance. Actually, you know what I can do? I can actually use a plugin which I need to use more, which is Soothe. Out there. Tilt shift mode. I've seen that, I've never really used it. Mostly because I just don't really think about it. Yeah, right. Probably use that. Because the thing about FabFilter is like, if they have a special mode for something, it probably means they've done a ton of like optimization stuff in the background. So, like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure why this sounds so like wet. Probably just me recording it badly. Yeah, pretty much. Just normally Pro Q for the detail stuff, but I think like the more, because I always go way overkill on my EQs. I just finished a mix and there were tracks on there with like, not even an exaggeration, like 12 EQs just one after each other, which surely by that point it's like probably done something that you could have done in a much simpler way. So yeah, I think I need to get better at like doing more simple EQ moves, because also when you look at like professional mix desks, they have EQs which are like a high shelf, a low shelf, and a mid like bell curve, and that's it. And that's all they need because they know what they're doing. I feel like if I'm getting too in depth with all the EQs on every track, I'm probably just missing the point somewhere. Also then, the more EQs you add, you get like phase shift. I don't really know much about, but apparently it's bad, so. Add some compression there. I'm gonna delete that. For lo-fi sound, I mean RC20 is great, that's the thing, and the distortion settings mostly what I would use it for. There's a Waves plugin called J37, which is really good. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on what kind of lo-fi sound you want. Like if you want something to sound, because there's actually quite a few different kinds. Like for example, if you listen to this song. Like that's one kind of lo-fi sound where it sounds kind of tapey or like far away, and even just making something mono can make it sound like quite a lot more lo-fi. But then I guess the main kind of lo-fi sound is like just a bit of distortion and a bit of like cutting the highs basically. But yeah, this J37 is really good for like a little bit more of a subtle kind of like tape saturation. I'm not even sure if you could call it like lo-fi, to be honest. It's just not like... I think this is why. See what's... I think this is what's the problem. A lot of this. That? Bad thing to do? Like massively high pass. Yeah, because even just like doing this could make it sound way more lo-fi. It's actually quite helpful. I can hear a lot of problems. So roomy. What I might do actually is, because instead of having this as a left and right channel, I think one of the mics was much further away. I might actually split it into a room and like a lead. So if I say that this is the right, and then yeah, like this is much more roomy. That's basically just the same as panning it, isn't it? I guess it's not quite. I want to bring out this lead a bit more. In fact, maybe I will use RC20. The distortion. Man, that is annoying. I just automate an EQ on it. Better. Cool. Now for the secret sauce, which is put sound shifter on the whole thing. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna need to put it on the reverb side. Like that. Sound shifter is the secret sauce. Thing here is, this is where sends get kind of annoying. Because if you have something in a group that's going to ascend and then you put like sound shifter on it, then the thing going to the send is going to be before the sound shifter. I'm gonna end up with quite a lot of sound shift. I think I'm just going to freeze them out. And that. that doesn't sound quite the same. I feel like it sounded a little bit more bassy when I... No, actually, the reason I'm not putting it first in the signal chain is because I've already done all the EQing for the like for the frequencies that it originally is at. So if I put the pitch shifter first, then it'll kind of mess all the EQs up because I'll have to like basically move all the frequencies of the EQs down, compensate. At least I think that's right. Get confused things. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's kind of, when I do it this way, because it's doing the reverb sends, it like widens the bass out a bit, which is actually quite nice. But it's gonna be kind of annoying to have this. No, you know, I'll keep it like that because I think I'm probably... Oh man, you can't duplicate your send. Oh yeah, I need to add something to that chord. I'll add some... Just realized since I'm going to be sending this as stems, I need to... Oh man, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh man. Maybe I'll just keep it. Probably fine. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of the noise. I think probably the easiest way to do this. That's probably enough. I'm going to group all of this and then go X. This one? No, not this one. Z noise. That's what we want. Z noise. And then I'm going to loop it on here. Oh no. Yes. I think if I... It kind of works. Does take away quite a lot of the highs though. The problem with noise reduction. Actually, no, I'm just gonna stop being lazy and just re-record that one part. Make everything actually record it properly. So let me... Yeah, the Waves noise removal stuff is not bad. Basically, you just need a clip of the actual noise without anything playing, and then it like takes that noise and it learns it, and then that way it can extract the noise from when something's actually playing. Okay, I'm gonna actually use a normal mic position. But I have to remember Okay. I'm gonna record this. Okay, let's just see. Oh, it's so annoying. There's all these pipes in my room and you can hear them really loudly. Alright, that should be a bit better. Cool. Okay, we definitely need to pitch that down because... Hey, it works. In this case, I will have it at the beginning of the signal chain because I'm going to EQ it. Do this. That's loud. And you can really hear all the like background drips and thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try and set up a more regular stream schedule so it's easier to catch the streams. But yeah, thanks for watching, man. You know what, maybe the best plan is actually to have something else be the lead. Yeah. Look better. Oh, but everything is pitched up a bit. So I'm gonna guess that everything is like 20 cents. And place all of these sounds. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe it's like 15? Probably better. That's a bit better. This instead. Ouch. This is not working. Maybe it kind of has to be the guitar. I'm gonna try recording it one more time. I'm gonna turn off the boiler. Oh, did my camera just run out of battery? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to turn off the camera. Annoying. I need to find a way to charge it at the same time. Annoying that it doesn't. I think I need like a special cable or something. Okay, let me just record it in mono because I think I'm gonna have less problems that way. Oh man, I breathed on the mic. God's sake. Alright, that's definitely workable. That is a nasty hole right there. Ouch. Oh man, that's... I'm gonna have to automate. Slides are a bit loud, but not too big of a deal. Hey, thank you, man. I wonder if we can do this secret technique of... Hey, thanks for the follow as well. Okay, it doesn't sound great at the moment, but I think it was a bit too loud. Oh, I forget my camera ran out of battery, but what I'm doing right now is just hitting the palms of my hands together. I'm gonna leave the drums up to hand. some delay on here, I think. Why does this sound so bad? It's not terrible. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna export these stems and send them over to Hound. Let's turn off normalize. Selected tracks only. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just gonna stick around for a little bit longer. If anyone's got any tracks they want to send in for feedback or anything, like feel free to pop them in the chat or anything like that. I should save this project. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna start dropping frames because it's alright. Oh, awesome! Let me check it out. This one. The atmosphere is really nice, like the mix of the reverb is perfect. That was sick. I would say my feedback, if you're looking for feedback, I assume you are, the percussion is really nice. Like that little pluck thing you've got, the dun, 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 dun. That's like super smooth. I would say, so yeah, so you've got a kind of like little drop different B section here, but the actual melody is the same and the chords are the same. So I would say if you could switch up the chords, I'd say that's the main thing. If you had like a B section where the chords change, then that would be a big difference. So hold on. Hey, there we go. Yeah. If you had another section with like some different chords, that'd be really cool. I would also say in terms of the mix, like a lot of lo-fi stuff has much less highs, but the thing to be careful about is that you don't want your low mids to be overpowering, because it's really easy for the low mids to be overpowering if you don't have enough highs. So I would say, in fact, I'll show you one way you can kind of check your mixes and check that it's going to work like across. Yeah, it's the worst for sure. But for me, I find like if you actually structure it out and you put little markers in Ableton or FL Studio, however you're doing it, you put little markers out and you kind of like, you structure it out first, then actually filling in the B section is. But yeah, so if you take Span, which I don't know if you have Span, but it's a free plugin, it's definitely worth getting. So if I get like, let me see what I've got downloaded. Okay. Oh man, did my camera just run out again? It's supposed to be charging. What is it? Like, whatever. Through the camera. These are two probably kind of similar mixes. And if you look in here, it's kind of like, kind of look at the shape. How this whole section is kind of pretty flat and even. And then after about 600 hertz, it kind of starts to go down a bit. And then we can check this one as well. This one's got a little bit more highs. And then if we look here at this one, Actually, we should probably level match them, but whatever. See how you've got kind of like two distinct peak areas here, and there's like a big gap here and a big gap in between here. I would say because there's not much in this area, it makes these notes seem almost resonant, because it seems like they're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So with this bass, you could probably add some saturation or distortion or something so that it fills up to about 200 hertz, kind of fills that gap a bit. And then for these notes, you could probably open them up a bit till about 2K. That kind of fills this gap as well. Yeah. Or you could like add other instruments or something, but you can see like, you listen to this and then you listen to, and it just seems kind of a lot more flattened out. And I mean, it's definitely not far off. The only thing I would say is like, as soon as you put something like this, so this is gonna kind of point out all of the and to be fair, I should probably level match them as well. About 20, and this is about okay. Yeah, you can definitely hear the difference in the low mids, which is like this. So the problem is if you're like listening on a phone, which doesn't have those, this is gonna kind of badly simulate a phone. And you kind of lose most of the song. To be fair, no. Actually, you know what? I don't think it is big enough to warrant really changing much. Because obviously you don't really have to make it exactly the same as another track. But it does mean there's definitely space for you to put something else in if you wanted to. Yeah. Good job on that one. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna hop off the stream now. Oh man, that box has been. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That was fun to make that little idea. I will see you all later.